Welcome to the Wiregrass of Alabama in Troy and home to the Troy Trojans. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Georgia State Panthers, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Troy Trojans. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Georgia State will kick it off to get this game started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. The Trojans offense will have the football first. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape, because that was not good. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays. And so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game? Jesse, make it easy. Get him in a rhythm. Don't make it very complicated. Don't give him a chance to turn it over again. You don't need to put this losing streak to another digit in the column.
Yeah, I agree. I think there was two big things. I think one, he was just pressing. He was trying to force the big play to happen when there were other completions to be had. So he's just got to do a better job being patient. And I think the guys around him also have to step up as well. They need to run the football. They need to get that controlled passing game going on early to get into a rhythm, as you said, to help this guy get into a good headspace here early and turn the page from what happened the last time out.
Holds it in. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. And that play fake created just a split second to let the tight end get downfield.
Did you see how that play fake just froze the second level of the defense just for a split second, Reese, and that allowed the tight end to get vertical.
Fires to the tight end. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
And the Trojans will have it 1st and 10. They'll give it to Johnson. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to throw. It's Ford. Touchdown, Troy! And they have the first points of the game.
Well, they wanted to turn the page after losing their last game, so how about you come out in this one? On the opening drive, you march the entire field and you put 6 up on the board. You can't start a game better than that.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Georgia State, 0.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll leave it with him. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's Washington. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
Got his man downfield. Smash, just dismissing tackles. He's loose down the middle. The 10. Touchdown, Panthers. Once he got some room, it was over.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Slips through the line. Oh, what vision. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
13, Georgia State, 7.
Let's see what he can do with the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. We've had some early action here as they take over, trailing 13-7. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Gonna run it. It's Murray. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
From the gun, running back on the move. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. Bounce that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
Brown will throw it. Grab near the marker. It's Murray. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. Offense will try to strike on 1st and 10. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. The Panthers are moving quickly down the field. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Troy is on top. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats.
13, Georgia State, 7.
So after the break, they'll go back to work. He leaves it with the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. And the Panthers really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. Quick completion on the out. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. They've got it. 1st and 10 at the 42. Running back searching for a hole. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Blackburn. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Fires left. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Georgia State ready to go with another 1st and 10. From the red zone, it's Murray. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He'll keep it himself. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Brown wants to pass. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab, and this offense, which has been brilliant this season on third down, doesn't convert this time. It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. No good. They missed an opportunity to cut this deficit in half, still down by 6. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll give it to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Wants to fire on second down. That's caught. It's Johnson. At the 40, there he goes. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43.
And one of the things I love about this running back is his versatility. He's not just good running the football, but he can catch it as well, and he can make things happen with the ball in his hands. Nice job by the quarterback, getting through the progression, getting it out to his guy, and he does the rest, and that generates a huge play.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. And his throw is incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. The give to the back. Picks up the first down. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. The Trojans kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Grab near the sticks. It's Tate. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. It's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Trojans.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
And with the extra point, they stretch the lead to 13. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. He'll bring it back looking for help. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Brown will throw it. Got him downfield. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains.
Well, we see another catch by this guy, and this defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. And the Trojans will boot it away to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Reynolds. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Starting this third quarter on the ground. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. So they picked up that last first down on the ground, now with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. That's caught. It's Washington.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. Just keeps moving. Oh, look out on the right. Touchdown, Georgia State. He ran through tackles like water through a sieve.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
14.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Now the Trojan offense returns to the field. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. The handoff to Johnson. Oh, he's got some space. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. They'll move the tight end. They'll give it to him again. Picks up the first down, still moving. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
They go to the ground. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
How about that for efficiency if you're on this offense right now? 3 plays, 3 first downs. They get that one running the football. Great vision and open field running ability. Everything they're doing right now is working. This play caller is in a rhythm.
They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Might be changing the route. Looking for a man. It's Ford. Finds his tight end. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Trojans want to pick up the tempo. Trying to seal the edge on the right. Touchdown, Troy! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
Here comes the 2-point try. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab in the end zone for the 2 as they extend the lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Fielded in the end zone, it's Price. He's brought down at the 16, would have been much better off to take the touchback. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Leaves it with the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It was starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. On the run, it's Murray. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Panthers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Brown wants to pass. Get it out on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Power football with the run. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with second and short.
Brings up second down.
They'll go to the ground. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. After swapping into the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. We've come to the end of the period. It's Troy holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. And the Trojans come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. To the ground to try to move the chains. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45.
And this offense does it again on third down. They have been so elite on third down all game long. That's the money down. All the coaches talk about it every single time we meet with them. They've been brilliant at it. They've built the lead, and they've got a good chance to finish this one out if they keep that up.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The give to the tailback. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. The Trojans are moving quickly down the field. Dropping back, it's Ford. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
They'll go to the toss. Sweet cut there. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Trojans. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late. Boy, did he just scorch that defense for that score.
He shows you all of it, Reese. He's got the speed, he's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. You just give him the ball, and he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
Getting set for the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth.
35. Georgia State, 14.
Bringing it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Blackburn. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Leaves it with the back. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Brown will throw it, using the back as a receiver on the screen. Runs through the tackle. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. And the Panthers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Grabbed in the middle. It's Washington. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Here comes the hurry up.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run.
What a catch along the right sideline as he makes a huge play.
Well, I'll give this offense some credit because they've got a lot of fight. There is no quit in them, and they're obviously trailing by a big amount in this game. They haven't had a lot of success, but they're still taking shots, and their players are still out there competing.
Yeah, and this offense, man, they just continue to struggle. And they need to find something that they do really, really well. And running the football late in the fourth quarter when you're getting beat by a good bit, that's probably not it. This offense needs to hit the gas, and they need to pitch and catch a little bit and throw the football around.
Here's a heat. Skips away from pressure. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. 3rd and long, and they can get the first down without scoring a touchdown. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick step and go. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Touchdown, Georgia State! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Number 3.
And that is why timing is so important in the passing game. That is a critical 4th down. Down near the goal line, everything's going to happen quickly. It's got to be a great route. The quarterback has to get rid of it on time and make an accurate throw. 2 dudes on the exact same page, coming up with a massive touchdown down near the goal line on 4th down.
Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the Trojans with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. The give to the back. There he goes. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. Gonna run it. It's Bean. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Motion from the wideout. Here's the handoff. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards, stopped at the 23. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. The Trojans come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll try to get outside. Didn't get much. Picked up with 4th and 2.
Now, a 4th down.
They're in field goal range here on 4th down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. Trying to get it to the marker. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
Let's go. Break. Single. Ready,
Brown wants to pass. Gets it out quickly. Reaches into the bag of moves and finds his way up to the 31. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Grab near the marker. It's Washington. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
82 Monster Indy.
Wants to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Murray. And it seems to be a lot easier for the quarterback to find this guy than it is for the defense.
Yeah, and I think this is a guy, Reese, that you can split him out. You can feel comfortable getting the football as many ways as possible because he is one of those matchup problems. Linebackers aren't going to be able to run with him, so try to find ways to maximize that little guy's speed and athletic ability.
He's going up top here late in the game. It's great for this quarterback to take shots down the field, but you just don't want it to feel like a give-up or a chuck-it-up and hope kind of play.
And I think understanding the situation, now I'm on defense, right? If they're going to take shots down the field, maybe I'm a little bit more aggressive with my blitz, understanding that everything's going to take a little bit more time to develop if they're going to take those deep shots.
On the ground, it's Bean. Past the first down marker and still running. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. They'll ride the hot hand. Turning it on. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. In the red area, it's Bean. And they'll pick up just a few on this run, and that'll bring us to the end of the ball game. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.
I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams that they know that their job is to go out and get a W no matter where you play. You want to play in the parking lot? We'll go meet you. Great job on this team being ready, getting the W.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.